Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to cover a free Steam title that you can get right now. Missed this a couple days ago when we went over all the free games. I mean, they're giving out a lot of stuff, and we've got some sales to go over, some deals to go over. Y'all know how this goes. These are deals available directly on Steam, so we'll go over those at the end of this video, but bear in mind some of these deals are a little bit more expensive. So with that being said, we've got Field of Glory 2 Medieval available free right now on Steam. Field of Glory 2 Medieval is a turn-based tactical game set in the High Middle Ages from 1040 AD to 1270 AD, developed by legendary designer Richard Bodley Scott. It brings the best from the tabletop world into the best digital framework. Very positive reception on this. 391 reviews, 85% positive. And by the way, all of the free games this week that have dropped on Steam, Field of Glory 2 Medieval, Battlestar Galactica, and then the other one I am totally blanking on. But all of these games are published by Slitherine, and they're giving away these games as a part of the 25th anniversary of Slitherine. So go do them a solid. I mean, you're not doing them a solid by just taking advantage of the free games. I mean, I guess maybe you'll end up playing the free games, you'll end up buying the DLC, so you know what, they're giving them away for free for a reason, so go add them to your library. Field of Glory 2 is typically $29.99, so the fact that this is free, again, another pretty decent freebie, all things considered, and it's directly available on Steam for the next week, and once you add it to your library, it is yours to own forever, so again, go check that out. So that is a part of the Slitherine 25th anniversary sale. The other games are, by the way, Battlestar Galactica, Deadlock, and Fantasy General 2. All three games you can add to your library, and they will be yours to own forever. Fantasy General 2, by the way, is noted to be $59.99. Yesterday, or when I recorded the video, I was bugging out that it was like $80 because I clicked the page and I swear it said $80. Let's see if the page has been... No, if you go on the page, it still says $79.99 is its regular price, so I don't know what that's all about. I don't know who's paying 80 buckaroos for Fantasy General 2, but I guess there are some people that may have, but there you go with that. All that is available for free. All right, moving on from that, we've got the Final Fantasy franchise sale. It's all the Final Fantasy games. Look, if you want to get these games, I would recommend, let's see if Green Man Gaming has still got these games on sale before, I start talking, because sometimes they have the deals available, sometimes they don't. Let's see. Yes, they still have them. If you are an XP member at Green Man Gaming, you can get all the Steam deals, the same ones, and save an additional 20% on top of that, and you don't pay tax to get Steam keys on all of them. So I highly recommend you to just go to GMG and save a couple dollars, but you know what, if you want to buy your games on Steam directly because that's just what you want to do, more power to you. You've got Final Fantasy VII Remake, $29.99 on that. I feel like that's kind of hit its basement price point for quite a while. Maybe at some point it'll be down in $19.99, but I think Square views like FF7 Remake as one of those games that, it's not like a Red Dead 2 or a GTA where it's going to passively sell to that extent, but I think they realize that even at a premium, it's always going to passively sell a lot of copies, and they should keep that premium price point intact. I feel like that's how they view that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is $42, 40% off. Now, it launched with a 30% off launch discount, and that was available for a while, but now it's down to just $42, and I think this is an outstanding, outstanding deal for one of the best games of 2024, and if you want to look at the PC release, I mean, it's one of the best games of 2025, if you really want to assess it that way. But yes, FF7 Rebirth is outstanding, but you should play Remake first. I know Square Enix was all like, oh, you can play Rebirth without playing Remake. Nah, now you can. Play a Remake, and then you can jump into Rebirth. Final Fantasy 16 is $32.49. You should be getting the complete edition of that, which is on sale for $45.49. Like, that's one where it's just egregious. So FF16 is $32.49. After tax, you're gonna end up paying like $35. That's for the base game. At GMG, the complete edition, if you're an XP member, is $36.39. Like, almost the same price point, and you're gonna get the DLC. The complete edition on Steam directly is $45.49. Like, that's a lot. So I would say, again, go to GMG. Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD, $11.99 on that. Final Fantasy 15 is $13.99. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is $19.99. Final Fantasy 9, $6.29 on that. What else we got? Final Fantasy 13, of course, $6.39. I talk about that game ad nauseum. Final Fantasy 4, the 3D remake, which honestly I don't think is that bad, is $7.99. And you got Crisis Core on sale as well. So all that discounted. It's just the Final Fantasy games from Square Enix. The other titles are not discounted, like the you know, Neo the World Ends With You and so on and so forth. Actually, let's check that out because I might just be talking crap. Is Neo the World Ends With You? It's not. It's unfortunately not. So it is just the Final Fantasy deal. So take that for what you will, but some great deals to be had there for sure. Next up, mentioned it a second ago, Red Dead Redemption 2, one of those games that's just going to passively sell for eons and eons. In my opinion, one of the greatest video games ever created. I think the game is absolutely outstanding, and from a narrative standpoint, it is incredible. Yes, it does start off kind of slow. That's the one thing with Red Dead 2. The first couple of hours is really setting the stage for the overarching narrative, but man, this game is phenomenal, and open world games are so heavily done in today's gaming climate, but what I think a lot of open world games do, and I get that not every game is gonna be able to have the budget, the development cycle of an RDR2, but RDR2 is like that open world that, yes, it's got a lot of size to it, but it's detailed. It feels like everything matters. And I go so on this tangent because recently I did a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't know what possessed me to play that game again, but I played through it again, and that game is just so much emptiness that it's just insane how empty that game is. Yeah, it's got a lot of bloated content, but it is so empty, and that's always been the criticism of Ubisoft games, but Red Dead and other open... I look at a Dying Light as well. I feel like Dying Light is one of those games where it just has a dense open world. Red Dead, it's got the size and the density to it, and I think it's incredible. $14.99 for that is an outstanding deal. Metaphor ReFantazio is down to $42. Yes, that's a sizable price to pay on PC. I know not everybody's trying to spend north of $40, but Metaphor was my game of the year of 2024. I think this game is outstanding. I think this game is better than every single Persona game. And a big reason for that is I love the setting. And, you know, I like Persona, and those games are good. I just, you know, had a great time with Persona 3 Reload. But Metaphor, in my opinion, is on a whole different level. The soundtrack, incredible. The story, phenomenal. Good twists and turns. That, yeah, it's a little bit predictable, but you know what? I would rather cohesive, sensible storytelling than just plot twists for the sake of plot twists, and so much depth to its gameplay with the archetypes and whatnot. $42 for this is still a phenomenal deal, given that you're going to get 70, 80 hours of content. And then lastly, Sonic X Shadow Generations, 40% off for $29.99. Great deal on this as well. Even though, you know, maybe that initial price point of $50 was a little bit on the hefty side, at $29.99, I do think this is an excellent, excellent platformer. Great soundtrack. And the Shadow campaign is fantastic as well. So $29.99 on that. Good pickup there for sure. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Get Field of Glory 2 Medieval for free, and then a lot of great deals. Again, Slytherin, 25th anniversary, a lot of free games as a part of that. Final Fantasy sale, Red Dead, Metaphor, Sonic, and more is on sale, but that's what we covered. So links to everything in the description box below. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.